Beautiful people of the universe, welcome back to yet another episode of United Universes. And today we are taking a look at the life of a 40-year-old Japanese fellow of ours. So I watched his video and I felt that I wanted to provide some insight. I felt that I wanted to provide a little bit of support, not just for this individual, but also for you all guys, for every person that is out there that I know that many of you are suffering when it comes to your employment opportunities, when it comes to employment options. So I wanted to provide some insight into that. So let's take a look. So I believe that this guy is, well, from this video, I think that we can infer that he's suffering a little bit when it comes to his everyday life, unfortunately. Now, this is a scenario that, unfortunately, a lot of people are dealing with, okay? And we are not here to criticize. We are here to provide some insight. We are here to provide some support. We are here to provide our thoughts in a way that is kind and compassionate, and in a way that is supportive, in a way that is understanding of people's difficulties. Okay, life is not easy. Life can sometimes be a nightmare. Life can sometimes be full of challenges. So yeah, let's take a look. Right, so I'm seeing here that, okay, I guess that's the average salary in Japan for males over 40. Okay, so they're making about 3,000 a month. That's the general average. Okay, and he's making 1,300. Right, and after pension, after taxes, after all these deductions, his base salary is about 1,100. Okay, so he's making $8 an hour. Right, so this is a point I wanted to focus on, right? So he says that he's making minimum wage in Japan, which is about $8 an hour. Yep. So the reality of the matter, you all, is that you have options, right? And you have the ability to upgrade. You have the ability to select a better job. You have the ability to create more options for you. You have the ability to apply to a new job. You have all these abilities, right? You do not have to limit yourselves into the mindset that, oh my God, I am captive in this specific job, in this specific career, in this specific company. You are not. You're absolutely not. Okay? You can apply to a new job. You can expand your network. You can meet new people. You can pop into any kind of company and ask for guidance. Ask for a little bit of help with your CV, okay? So there are so many resources out there. Honestly, you are not captive into a specific company. Okay? So I just want you to know that. I just want you to have this in mind. Keep that in mind, please. You are not incarcerated into any kind of field, any kind of job, any kind of specialty, any kind of company. So many people believe that they are prisoners of a specific company because they've been working there for I don't know how long, for a year, 2 years, 5 years. It does not matter. You can leave at any point. I'm not saying that you should leave, that you should resign from one day to another. No, you need a plan. But you need to be working towards that plan, okay? So give yourself 3 months or 6 months, but during that time, try to make those necessary changes. Try to take those necessary steps. Start applying to new jobs. Start talking to new employers. Start searching for new opportunities, okay? I'm not saying that you should destroy your life from one day to another because you're not satisfied with your work. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that you maintain your lifestyle. You do not destroy your life, but at the same time, you're looking on how to upgrade your life, how to upgrade your career, how to move from minimum wage to something which may be a bit more profitable, a bit better financially for you. So you can create those opportunities for yourself. Guys, you are the ones who create opportunities for you. Okay, you are the ones who create opportunities for yourselves. Nobody else is going to magically pop up in your life and create better opportunities for you. Nobody. Not it's never happening. I am sorry. Okay, I apologize on behalf of society, on behalf of the universe, on behalf of anything you like. Okay, but it is not happening. Nobody is going to magically appear in your life. Nobody is going to magically manifest in your life and create better opportunities for you and give you a better job and upgrade your CV and upgrade, I don't know, and do the process of upskilling and reskilling for you. Nobody's gonna do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. I am afraid. And this is not to criticize this person or you or anyone else, okay? I'm talking for myself as well. I'm talking for all of us here, okay? We need to take action. We need to take the initiative in our lives. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. Unfortunately, okay? Nothing is going to happen. It is the harsh reality. It is the objective, unequivocal reality, I am afraid. And our friend right here, yeah? He said just a moment ago, oh, only if I had a girlfriend, yeah? That if he had a girlfriend, his life might have been better for some reason, okay? Now, a lot of people believe that, oh my God, if I had a girlfriend, if I had a boyfriend, if I had a partner, if I had someone who loved me so much in my life would have been so much better. And look, I am not here to deny that love makes life better. It does, okay? And at the same time, if you have not contributed towards the manifestation of fulfillment in your life, of happiness in your life, of self-actualization in your life, if you have not contributed towards those factors in your life, and I'm not saying that this person hasn't done that, okay? I'm not saying that you guys have not done that as well, okay? I'm saying this is a hypothesis here, but if you have not done these things in your life, you cannot expect that someone will magically pop up in your life and make it perfect for you. You cannot expect that a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a loving partner will magically make your life absolutely immaculate. It's just not happening. It's not. This is not reality. And to be very honest with all of you, you might influence the other person's life, your partner's life, in a very negative light as well. Because if you lead a really negative life, if you lead a life that does not satisfy you and does not fulfill you, then you are inevitably going to project elements of that everyday reality that you're experiencing to your loving partner as well. Again, this is the harsh reality again. I know that it is painful for many of you, okay? I know that this is painful for many people, but honestly, we have to work first on ourselves, and then we can expect a loving person to appear, not to appear in our life, because we have to chase that person as well. We have to go after that person, okay? But we also have to attract that kind of person in our life. We have to attract that kind of loving person, that kind of kind and generous person in our life. So we have to be a loving person. We have to be a kind person in order to attract a kind and loving person. You see what I mean? And honestly, the same principles which apply to our personal life, to our romantic life, yeah? The same principles, guys, they apply to our professional life as well. In order to attract a kind and loving person, we need to be kind and loving people as well. Otherwise, why would a kind, loving, and generous person approach us and accept us as their partner? They will not. Why would they? Right? So those same elements, those same notions apply to our professional life as well. If we do not interact with people who have achieved the things that we want to achieve in our professional lives, then how in the world are we going to achieve those things? If we keep interacting with people who have achieved things that we do not align with, that we do not want to have in our life, okay? Then how in the world are we gonna get different results than those people? But these people are part of our life, aren't they? We see these people every day of our lives. We go out with them, we have coffee with them, we have dinner with them, we exchange ideas with them, we talk about our working day with them. We are directly influenced by them. How in the world are we not going to be influenced by those people? They are part of our life. They are like an integral part of our life. So if we want to change something in our professional life as well, we need to change the network of people, the social network that we interact with. It is an inevitable change, and I know that it's a painful change. I know that it is a very difficult change. I'm not saying that we should abandon our friends because their achievements do not align with the achievements that we aspire to achieve in our life. I am saying that we should also interact with people who have succeeded in the things that we aspire to succeed in our future. Otherwise, we cannot expect to succeed in those things in our future as well, if we do not interact with people who have done it and have succeeded and who have achieved the things that we want to achieve in our life. And you see here, our friend has returned back home and he says, no messages, no nothing, no interaction, nobody to care for me and all that. Guys, you need to think, and I'm saying it without any criticism whatsoever, right? To you or to our friend here or to any person in this world, right? This is not meant to be said with any kind of criticism. I'm saying though that if we do not socialize with people enough, if we do not socialize enough in our lives, if we do not interact with people adequately in our life, we cannot expect to meet that many people, really. We cannot expect to having a loving relationship either in our life. We need to try our very best to participate into as many social interactions as possible. I know that after a really difficult day at work, it feels impossible for many people. They just want to kick back, they want to relax, they want to recharge their batteries. I get all of that, and that's human, okay? That is human nature. We need to relax. We feel the need that we need to recharge our batteries. I get that, okay? But social interaction is amazingly important for our life. Having a person who loves us in our life is so indispensable in our life, okay? Having a romantic partner is an integral part of our life. We need to do our very best to find that person and have that kind of interaction in our life, have that kind of thing in our life. I'm not saying that it is necessary that we are going to lead a miserable life if we do not have that. I am saying that life is so much better if we do have that with a generous person, a person who is generous with their emotions, a person who is kind, a person who is caring, a person who is compassionate. But again, we need to be that kind of person in order to attract that kind of person in our life. So we need to work really hard with ourselves, with our development, with our social skills, with our social interaction with other people. We need to keep working, and we're all getting better day by day. We don't have to be perfect from one day to another, but we have to try. We need to try. That is all. Thank you very much, guys.